What is up, everyone? I'm back, and I know it's been like a week or so. I know that, not just a week, but a couple of weeks since I uploaded. It's been a while, but I've had something to do. The last thing I uploaded was a reaction to an ERB, and well, here we are again with I'm gonna do a reaction to the latest one, and we I know we checked out the latest one. That was the two latest ones last time, and those were really amazing. And this time, this one is also very interesting and very special indeed. But before I start, I just want to say quickly, there may be coming a couple of videos out for something I did the past weekend. I went to a convention, Heroes Comic Con in Stockholm, and that's why I can. Also, I was gonna actually upload something that weekend, but a little bit earlier, but I haven't gotten to it yet because of that long editing. But I may upload a couple of videos. First, a little vlog kind of thing, short vlog thing about first with the what I filmed at the convention. You know, I met up with us, Theresa, some other type of things. It was pretty fun. And then I may do also a little kind of type of Comic Con haul video kind of thing. Something so that just show some of the things I bought at the convention as well. But that may come somewhere next week. We'll see if I get the time to edit them properly, or if I feel like maybe it's not. But keep an eye out for them. Maybe they may come, may not. But they may be coming, something like that coming up, and also some other reactions too soon. Because there's some trailers coming up that I may react to, like the second Frozen trailer, Frozen 2 trailer, and also maybe there's another Star Wars trailer, final Star Wars trailer, like overall maybe of this saga, and also the final one for this movie for the Rise of Skywalker. But anyways, let's just get into this now. This is the epic rap battle, and this one is Mother Teresa versus Sigmund Freud. And this is more like on the religious side once again, or like, well, it's more like religion versus non-religion. Like, one is close to God, believing in that stuff, and one really didn't believe in God that much. And being Sigmund Freud, then he didn't really do that. But I can tell you real quick. But what I know, I don't know much about it, but I can say that Sigmund Freud was this type of professor or something, like a doctor or author, you know, and he was Jewish, and he kind of grew up on these beliefs that, like, he for himself believed that God wasn't just an illusion in his opinion, and he wasn't really anything. His family was very heavily into the Jewish tradition and the religion of that, but he really didn't get into that, and he was the founder later on of psychiatry, some type of, I don't know what I wrote down here, but some type of psychic new study that that kind of finds like a cure from some type of mental diseases and stuff like that. And also, he came up with the Oedipus complex and ego and super ego. You can all check out. If you don't know what that is, you can just go in and check out. That would be too much for me to explain everything. But yeah, basically he was he was a medical person that worked a lot with the mind and with the psychological kind of stuff, you know, and with dreams and with the human conscience, pretty much, you know. And and he was also kind of criticized about some of the things, some of the methods he used, and some of the things he did for his patients, like giving his patients some type of drugs just to be free from other drugs or something like that. And there's also rumor that some of his patients even committed suicide and some other stuff like that. He also himself smoked a lot of tobacco when he was younger, and he said that helped him or something. That may have kept his screens good or something like that, and that caused him to get some type of cancer, I believe. I don't know exactly what it was called, but he got some type of cancer because of that, with lungs and stuff like that. There's also some rumors saying that he made up a lot of things, stories about some of the patients had, and the things he did with some of the patients. Later on, there's come out some rumors about that. But he was still viewed as one of the biggest innovators or minds of the late 1900s, or like early to mid 1900s. He died when he was like, I don't know exactly what he was, but he had escaped from Germany. He escaped from Germany during the Second World War, and he died in in isolation, in kind of like a when he was hiding basically, because yeah, he was Jewish. You know why, the whole deal with that. But but that's pretty much Sigmund Freud. He was that kind of type of thing. He didn't really believe in religion that much. On the other hand, we have Mother Teresa, who was really. I'll just keep this short. Pretty much most Christians know who she is. For others, I'm not Christian myself, but but like was this kind of type of, I don't know if you can call her a nun, maybe I don't know, but she's seen now as a saint. Later on, she was into a saint, like made be a saint back in 2016, as like on her anniversary of her death, and she has now become a big part of Christianity, and what many people talk about when they talk about Christianity. She was born in Macedonia, in Scotia, in Macedonia, the former Yugoslavia. You know all that stuff. That is now like North Macedonia somewhere. And she created this missionary, this place for charity, like this kind of big, how can you say it? This big house, this big kind of organization for charity type things, for like home for some of the sick that has AIDS and other type of illnesses like that, and also it was like some type of orphanage for kids, some type of kids, and a soup house, or what, how do you call it? Soup kitchen, that's it. It was a soup kitchen as well, and other things like that. And that's why she was seen as one of these like big people in Christianity. Many people like praised her for those kind of things that she did. She was regarded as a saint. Definitely now, in later days, she has been regarded more as a saint, more and more. But she was also criticized a lot on some of the things she did. Mainly some of her views on abortion, and also some of the things how she handled her organizations and stuff like that, with the charity organization stuff that she did, because with the conditions and stuff like that, how she gave. There were some rumors about her giving. There was like some wrong medications being given out. The conditions of the buildings were not good. It was dirty and all that kind of stuff. And also that she was more about thinking more about the whole idea of poverty than actual thinking about the poor people. She was thinking more about like the income kind of thing, the more spiritual way of it all. But I'm not gonna go more deep into that. But she was both seen as a saint and also criticized. Both of them have their good and bad sides. She believed she was very close to religion. Freud was not. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it all. Like of those two characters, of my little research. But you can check out afterwards if you want more. I'll probably have left something if you want to skip that whole part. If you haven't watched, you can skip. But anyways, let's just now get into it. This is Mother Teresa versus Sigmund Freud. Epic rap battle history. I know they're probably gonna hit on each other on some of those criticisms they both got and something like that, and him hitting on like a lot on Christianity. He's probably gonna go a lot on Christianity, belief of God and stuff like that, and doesn't do that and stuff like that. But yeah, but enough talking. Let's just get into it.
Mother Teresa! Sigmund Freud!
I'm Theresa, or short called BNT. I'm a missionary of charity MC. Three stripes like Adidas, and I'm doing it for Jesus. I'm one woman on the MC. I got a peace prize, but I'm not friendly. You're over 13 as a nominee. I got lines like the DMV, and BNT takes polls, but I ain't got no DNV. But they ask for a better adversary on the mic, and the father of psychoanalysis. Psych! Look at that egghead. Mama wants some omelet. I'm here to crack the mind behind the mom's sex complex. I gave food, bed, medicine, and showers to those whose flesh leprosy had devoured. Your legacy is people who are abandoned their parents, complaining on the couch for $200 an hour.
Jokes I can make about your looks abundant, your chastity vow redundant. But that's enough about Mary B. Let's turn to my favorite subject, me. I got mouth cancer, wasn't feeling so hot. Had the doc put me down with a morphine shot. Like imaginary god, I wasn't in one of your beds. You'd have just sprinkled magic water on my forehead. I help people live, you watch people die, to get souls for a man in the sky. You took credits that you didn't deserve. You're the biggest sister act since Whoopi Goldberg. You were running Project Pimps and Projects. To you, Calcutta meant Calcutta. I can see right through you and you've got no flavor. I'm battling a communion wafer.
You call that a verse? You're super ego tripping. I gotta say, Sigmund, you're Freudian slipping. I built bad wishes in my savior's name. All you built was a mad tolerance for cocaine. Obsessed with restoration, but you're off the beat. Your flows are so poor, I should be washing their feet. Dreams are the only place you'll ever be as dope as me. I make my rhymes count like beads on a rosa. Everything is sick to you after I'm through wrecking you. I'll have to go and do confession just for standing next to you. You want the second coming? I'll bless them like a kid. I end you like a prayer, mother lover, amen.
I notice that you talk a lot about yourself, which is funny, since you hide your true feelings like they were other people's money. Ooh, an exception to my theory, I can't believe this. Here we have a mother that no one wants to sleep with. You had a nice message, but your methods were detestable. I've seen better care given to organic vegetables. All these tokens of smoke and miracles. You really believe all this stuff? You're hysterical. I've got the libido to continue to beat ya. But our time is up, Theresa.
Oh, wow. Yeah, as I expected. I pretty much expected that. I really did. I thought you were gonna go that kind of way. Yo, that was amazing. I love that. Yo. Well, they went hard, both of them. Yeah, he brought up a lot that has to do with her, evading, like taking money from the charities. That she took money to something else, taking money. She's kind of stole money. She also believed more in giving spirits. Like she believed that the sick deserved like to be like that. They needed to be like that, so God can get some type of spiritual love. It's something like that. That was one of the most many criticisms she had gotten during the years that she was doing that type of stuff. She went in on his kind of a lot of things that he usually did, like with that, as I said, what was it, like the Oedipus complex, right? Where it's like there was some type of study that he did that says that the child feels some type of way for either they feel the good way about the opposite sex parent and feel bad with the same sex parent, or the other way around, like a positive and a negative complex. And it was in some type of way, like show and he also studied a lot of that, talked a lot about sexual stuff and sexual thoughts and things like that. And she brought that up, how she thought that was vital and stuff like that. So I like that. They both had some good jabs at each other on each night. He didn't go as much into religious stuff, I thought, but he did bring it up. So he did definitely bring it up. And it was pretty fun. It was definitely pretty fun. He brought up with the So he did. He had some good jabs on her. He had some good. She had some good jabs on him. But yeah, I think there was definitely a fun battle. Not as like big and massive as fun as the other two latest ones were, but definitely very well made. Maybe because I don't feel know as much about these people as I did with the other ones. But I like history. I have read about them in school and other stuff like that, so I know about them. But you know, each of their own. Everybody has their own favorite type of battles of these battles. So, but yeah, overall, who do I think I won? I don't know. I think probably Freud because he went in a little bit deeper. Her things were more like just quicker jabs at what he did, but he kind of I think he had the more like really like the funnier, more hard hitting lines in some type of way actually. She had one during towards the end there that I really enjoyed, but overall I think I enjoyed um, lines a little bit more. So I'll go with him, but I'm pretty sure other people maybe would. I need to rewatch it another time to actually catch everything because I'm pretty sure I didn't catch all of it. I'm pretty sure I missed some. Leave a comment down below if you see something I missed and enlighten me on that one so I can see more. Maybe I'll change my mind and I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's all for today, and leave a like down below and also subscribe and share if you enjoyed this. Hopefully there will be more videos coming out soon, and also leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions for me. If you have anything I don't know about that you want me to react to, so I will definitely do that. I'm all open for suggestions. Also, as always, as I say, critical suggestions as well. It's all good as long as you're not rude or anything. You can leave suggestions to me. What do you think I should improve on? I would have said the thing with the camera and stuff with the sound. I'm working on that. I'm working on getting an actual camera so I can record. Oh, that'll come eventually, I promise. But for now, you have to bear with me with this. But other than that, you can leave any suggestions that you feel like would be good and for me to improve on, something to improve on with the channel and so on. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.